But right now we're going to go over to Sandy here right quick. And Sandy's got something going on. Sandy, if you want to, just go ahead and tell everybody what's happening.
Well, I am very privileged to have the opportunity to go to the Russell Theater down there in Main Street in Russell County. Beautifully restored theater in Lebanon, Virginia. And I'm going to participate in their Tales from the Front Porch Festival, October the 19th. And it's a storytelling festival. And they've got my favorite author going to be there, Sharon McCrum.
How many books have you asked? You got a lot of her books.
I do have a lot of her books. And you know, my little closet over there that serves as my office at the house.
Oh, yeah.
If you'll look, there's a whole shelf of Sharon McCrum books.
Oh, okay.
And our friend Teresa Jewell is going to be there telling stories. And I'm going to be there singing songs and telling stories. And Ryan Eastridge, who is a Appalachian recording artist, is going to be there, along with Brandon Whited and Edward Young and Donna Marie Emmerich and Donna Gale Akers. And also, the registration for storytellers and authors is still open. So there's still going to be some more people coming in on that. So that's October the 19th at the newly restored Russell Theater in Lebanon, Virginia. Write that on your calendar.
Yeah, that's going to be a great event. And that's your niche. I mean, you're going to soak yourself right into that.
I like to tell tales.
Yeah, you do. You're going to tell a tale right now because a song that you wrote called Blow the Grave, an old Appalachian song, you and Jack Henselwood, former director of the Crooked Road, did this song together. Tell us a little story behind Blow the Grave.
Well, Blow the Grave come from a time when I remember my daddy coming in one night and he'd been over in the hills there helping some folks in the neighborhood dig a grave. And my mommy said, "Did you get it done?" He said, "No, we're going to have to blow it." Well, what blowing a grave means is, back at that time, is that they would holler at one of the coal miners to either bring in sticks of dynamite or some black powder to blow that grave. They would dig down 2 feet, they'd hit rock, and they'd have to blow it. So that was the case of that. They had to get a coal miner. Of course, coal miners then worked underground in very small, narrow places, and they could blow that grave without blowing the whole cemetery up. But so we had to blow the grave.
Yeah, but tell them now what happened. What one of them miners do with that dynamite?
Well, you have to be certified to blow a grave now. You know, I went down to the funeral home and I was talking to the funeral director, and I said, "Joey, how deep is a grave?" I said, 6 foot deep. "Yeah, that's about right." I said, 4 feet wide? "Not exactly." He said, "Sandy, are you getting ready to bury somebody or what?" And Mommy said, "She's wrote this old song called Blow the Grave." So I sang it to him, and he said, "Well, you're just about right, except for one thing. You have to be certified to blow a grave now." And I said, "Well, why is that?" He said, "Well, at one time, one of them coal miners got a couple of sticks of dynamite and put it under his wife's bed. And thank God it didn't go off." And he said, "So now you don't just bring a stick of dynamite home to blow a grave."
Yeah.
He said, "You have to be certified to blow a grave." So, yeah, we included this on Jack's album, and Jerry Sword, that's working with the Storytelling Festival, used a little clip with his skills. Check that out on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Sword done a beautiful video to go along with this song. But I'm going to be there at that Storytelling Festival singing about blowing a grave.
Well, we're going to play the version that you and Jack recorded. And like I say, there is a video of this. They can go on YouTube and find it anywhere. All you got to do is just type in Blow the Grave, Jack and Sandy, and you'll be able to find it. But once again, tell us real quick. Now, that's going to be October the 19th.
October the 19th at the newly restored Russell Theater there in Lebanon, Virginia, with lots of authors and storytellers, and I'm going to be there too.
All right. Well, let's play Blow the Grave, and here is Sandy on Radio Bristol.
Go get your picks and shovels, boys.